calling.
Kim has got skill, but who knew Swedish was a question of will?
Dungeon calling.
That rank is best. Don't tell them, but I'm kind of impressed.
Dungeon calling.
If you ain't heard of the banjo trumpet, you're a big old nerd.
Dungeon calling.
Though they may reek, Tommy's got a maiden each day of the week.
Dungeon calling.
Time to throw down when Cogni is attacked by our rival town.
Dungeon calling.
He's full of disdain, but that mouthpiece confuses.
Hello and welcome to Dungeon Calling, a D&D podcast of middle school trauma and inky black role-playing. This is our Cogni Kids adventure. It's a story about 80s kids trying to find danger and excitement in their New England hometown, but instead picking on broke-leg boys and going to school to be bullied. Spoilers! You should know that while the humor and heroes will be juvenile, the language technically will be adult. Please, let me introduce
Uvula!
That's it.
This
We're
was
done.
going to be this was going to be complimentary,
All right.
Josh. And man, let me
done.
introduce my extremely close
No.
friends at a distance. I was working on that. We're in a quarantine. That's a great joke. You ran right over it with uvula?
Tail clap. We're done.
Music, you are fired.
That was the
We can edit it afterwards, it's fine.
Josh the uvula.
Hi, it's Josh. I'm a little thrown now. I'm playing Randall Holloway, who is a human druid.
Rachel.
Hi, this is Rachel. I play Kim Ray, a gnomish monk and a mean little girl.
Sean.
Hi, I'm Tommy Akers. I play Sean, a nerd isolationist.
And Tony.
I'm Tony. I play Geddy the Wiz Turner. I'm a tall, thin, scrawny, video game loving, party magic loving, potentially half-elf sorcerer. We'll see.
And I will be your DM and epidemiologist of Cogni, Ken. All right. Hey, guys. So, who remembers what happened last time? It was pretty wild. There's a lot of action.
Mm-hmm.
Everything went pretty much to plan.
There's a lot of child nudity and goats,
There
too.
was a lot of that. And child driving.
Well, not a lot. I mean,
They're just the right amount.
Just the right amount.
I mean, one is one a lot.
I know Josh remembers because I heard him listening to it and giggling to himself hysterically. So he can fill us in for sure.
So things went really well. We came up with a pretty solid plan and then followed through like we always do. And then at the end, we succeeded.
Leveled up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Mission accomplished.
We never level up. What the fuck?
No, you never level up. God, do you know how bad you screwed that up? You want to level up off of that?
I have 9 hit points, Ken. I need to level.
So we came away with a small supply of scrap metal and some goats.
We brought joy to the community.
I feel like the goats part, Josh, you nailed. I think we just had either Ken, it was you, or it was one of us, but we got shanked on a roll where suddenly, basically a watch person was there immediately.
Yeah.
Yes.
While we
Yep,
were trying to get
yep.
the stuff out. And we're a bunch of kids stealing a ton of shit. What are we going to do?
Yeah. There was a weird old man that appeared instantaneously in the middle of the dark.
Probably a ghost.
And then you challenged him to a foot race or something.
Oh, right, yeah.
I mean,
We did run. We ran.
It did get
what
weird.
else do you do?
I gave him a stern talking to later, so...
That's right. I mean, with the weirdest character voice.
I forgot about that.
Do you guys remember?
I heard your character voice, and I felt like I had to amp it up a little bit, and I didn't have a lot of room at that point, because...
Well, I'm glad that my failures launch you to succeed. That's great. I'm a leader that way, but wow.
I don't remember Josh talking to him.
I called him on the phone.
Oh,
yes.
right.
And it was like Mrs. Doubtfire, sort of.
Also, at the end of the evening, I had all of my clothes on.
Congratulations.
Back on.
Back on, yes.
That was not the case for the whole episode, but
Back on again. Some of them have holes that they didn't have before. And the goats all ended up in the pool.
Ride or die goats.
Alive. They didn't die.
I mean, they weren't when I left.
And we were able to get away with about 2% of the scrap metal. That was our goal.
Yes.
No, I think it was 15%.
Oh, 15%. All right.
That's solid.
Yeah, some.
Wow, that's so much better than I thought. And we dropped it off.
Yeah.
The package was delivered.
Correct.
And then we all made it home without getting in more trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, which was sort of amazing. You guys close it off really well.
So our real question now is, are we going to just pretend that's all the metal that was there and go with mission accomplished, or do we have round 2 in us?
No.
I think we should act as though we were successful.
Yeah.
Because we were partially successful.
We walk back to that comic shop or whatever it is with confidence. And we, big grins on our faces, we say, "You're welcome."
I think so. And if that doesn't work, we just drive a pickup truck into it.
All right, so in the morning, you all groggily wake up in the same way that you normally wake up for school. So, Kim, how are you normally woken up for school?
Normally I think my mom raps on my bedroom door after my alarm clock has gone off 3 or 4 times and says, Kimmy, time to go to school. And of course today I'm like, I'm sick, Mom. I can't go to school.
Wiz, what's it like when you have to get up for school?
The chaos of the house of all the children's getting up at 5:30 because for some stupid fucking reason that's what children's do. That basically wakes me up. So it's the usual sort of cacophony of all the kids getting ready for their various schools and my aunt making breakfast for everyone. So yeah, sort of the usual. I'm just a little extra groggy.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, and then Randall?
So I get up when my alarm goes off, like a reasonable person, and then I trudge down to the kitchen and I eat my blueberry Eggos, and
So good.
and I get dressed and I go to school.
Nice.
And I probably argue with my siblings a little bit in there somewhere too, but
Of course. And Tommy?
All right, so I wake up when Silly Tail starts licking my face because she wants to be fed, and I roll out of my mattress on the floor. I'm already wearing my jeans and my socks because, why bother? But I look for one of my 3 Iron Maiden t-shirts, the one I haven't worn most recently. It's usually at the bottom of a pile. I put that on and I head out the door because I get food at school, thanks to the state.
This is very close to my Corona regimen, for sure.
Yeah.
Good. So you guys are all just a little bit slow and low here this morning, trying to get it up and get it running. But Kim, you've noticed that your dad is reading a newspaper at the breakfast nook. And the main headline on the paper, the town paper, is called the Cogni Times Intelligencer. And it says, "Goat mischief," on the top. And then you're trying to sort of read it tipped a little bit while your father moves the paper around a little bit. But it says, "Perennial rivals, the Pocock Peacocks, have done it again, allowing goats into the town pool. Who can't remember when they did other pranks, such as put blocks under the police chief Dooley's cruiser so the wheels were just barely above the pavement, or when a peacock tail was placed on the statue of Clement Borges, Cogni's revolutionary hero who guards the entrance to Colonial Cogni?"
This is excellent.
So you guys know that Pocock, the next town over,
Yes.
is definitely Cogni's rival in all things, including high school sports and just in general attitude between the residents.
Okay, but which town's actually better?
I mean, you would go to your grave saying Cogni,
Okay.
and we might.
but Pocock has more money, for sure.
Well, them scoundrels obviously fucked with our goats,
We better get up back at them.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Wait.
Let's strike back by taking all the metal out of a local blacksmith shop.
Those goats had a huge night.
Yeah.
Because Josh was down there with them for a long time.
Goats about town. This is excellent. excellent news. Kim is elated to see this news.
Yeah, can we be at school conversing?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. You guys are arrive to school and gather.
Guys, so did you hear?
Yeah, they think it's those pocock fuckers.
They do?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
They thought it was a prank, I guess.
We're off the hook.
Oh my god, we might not go to adult prison.
We're not going to any prison.
Oh no, Geddy, you're gonna go to adult prison, but the rest of us are probably gonna get off scot-free.
Why would you say that?
Because it was funny? Do you think the whole thing's a setup, though? Do you think that really happened, or this is whoever did it? They want to lull us into a false sense of security, so we'll let something slip.
Law enforcement working with the local media to spring a trap?
Whoa.
Yeah, exactly. Do you think?
I don't think our behavior would change either way, frankly. We're just going to do what we're going to do, right?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Tommy makes a good point.
He makes a particularly good point for Tommy and Kim, I feel like.
Randall, we're just going to do what we're going to do. Like, wiser words have not been spoken.
Guys, are we anarchists?
What's an anarchist?
It's you, I think.
They have like this red flag and they want to nuke us or something.
I thought those were communists.
Yeah, I think that's not right. Well, so our mission went...
Great.
We were success adjacent? Is that the correct?
We got all the best scrap metal.
Oh, yeah.
So it may not be as that much quantity-wise,
But the quality is there,
Yeah.
yeah. It's the primo scrap metal.
I could see this going two ways. He could either be impressed that we were crazy enough to try it and like we're in, or he could be bummed that we didn't get anywhere near all of it and we're not in. And maybe he'll try and make us do it again. What are we gonna do?
I think we should be okay on this.
Yeah.
Well, I got an idea.
Ooh.
Ooh,
I love it when Randall has an idea.
me too.
I mean, my batting average is not great right now, guys. I think you know
Wait,
this.
does it involve more goats?
I mean, that worked well. Okay, it actually ended up having nothing to do with what you guys were doing, so I wouldn't say it worked great.
No, it was an amazing distraction.
It was incredible.
If you hadn't done that, the top story in the newspaper today would have been like preteen steal metal or whatever. So,
I think it actually, the headline would be accounting error in blacksmith shop.
Slightly less metal than we thought.
I think it would be young, juicy boy toy in adult prison is terrified.
Okay, hold on for a second, though. Geddy?
Definitively not juicy.
Okay, yeah, no, that's true. What are you reading that you have this fear of adult prison as your primary motivating factor?
it's a really good question.
I'm not allowed to watch like late night TV, but every now and then my uncle, when my aunt goes to sleep early, he'll watch the A-Team and I'm not allowed to watch that, but I'll sneak around and watch that. And there's an episode where dudes went into prison and it was like a terrifying scene in there. And I don't have B.A. Baracus or the van or anything, so I would totally not be busting out. And I don't want that.
Wait, the van went to prison too?
You used the van to get out of prison.
Oh, I thought it went to van jail.
No, that was on Knight Rider.
Oh, Knight Rider.
Knight Rider's so good, right?
It's the best.
And what periodicals are you reading where they focus on juicy boy toys?
Point. Where'd you pick that up?
I like to keep certain things private in my life.
Okay.
I feel like a certain amount of distance is okay. Some secrets are all right, right?
Let's let that one go, guys.
Yeah.
I think we can let that go.
Okay, so we're going to go talk to Lance the next time we get a chance. How's the rest of our exciting school lifestyle going? Are we...
Is this musical over yet? Oh my god.
No. Are you kidding me?
We've rehearsed for hours.
Musicals take forever.
Hours.
You definitely have a lot more rehearsal coming up. You're probably halfway through.
I feel like Tommy's really coming into his own and killing it, and people are saying that he's actually going to get offers after this.
Yeah, that was actually like the second article in the paper that I saw right below about the goats.
New rising star, Cogny Middle School.
Yeah,
Right next to juicy boy toy.
it was like, is Cogni ready?
I've already gotten an offer to headline a band, the Joy Trumpets. We're going to tour the Northeast.
The article, local hick to trod the boards. Of Cogny Middle School.
Of mullets and men.
Dynamite.
So you guys still definitely have rehearsal going on. It's taking up some of your time after school. And there's always, school stuff that's happening around. With language arts, you guys are going to have to probably do a group presentation in the next couple of weeks where you have to work with some other kids, probably.
How to formulate a plan and stick to it.
Yep, and all of those other classes, math, social studies, and phys ed.
Yes.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. How does phys ed go?
For you?
No, I meant for everyone. I know how it goes for me.
I get detention a lot.
Yeah.
Wait, in gym?
Oh, yeah.
But you're awesome at gym.
You get gym detention?
But you're awesome at gym. Why are you getting detentions in gym?
Because no one told me that softball ain't a checking sport.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. It all actually immediately makes sense now. Okay.
And you can tag someone out by hitting them with the ball. And Tommy just throws the ball at people.
Yeah.
Also, you're wearing steel-toed boots, so that's
Well, right.
a little awkward, too.
Well, my toes get sore from all the ball kicking.
Wait,
We've all been there.
what kind of ball? Never mind. But what is Kim? I'm curious what Kim's experience.
I feel very confident that Kim's holding her own no matter what the sport is, no matter who else is there.
Oh, yes.
Oh, seriously.
No, absolutely. The other boys definitely look at you with a wide-eyed...
Terror.
Yeah. And you were picked within the top 2 or 3 picks usually.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
She's small, but super fast and super strong. So.
So let's find out, you guys in phys ed, one of the classes where you guys all are together, we're going to play Swedish today, which is something that I used to play in phys ed.
Swedish?
Yeah, do you know Swedish?
No.
It's
Let's not be racist here.
Yeah. So it's a game where you throw the ball in the air, and then whoever can grab the ball first has 3 steps before they throw the ball and try to hit someone. If they hit a person, that person sits out. If the person catches the ball, the thrower sits out. If the person who gets you out gets out, you go back in. And so it winnows down to one person who has basically gotten every other person out. So it was before the time of everyone getting a trophy.
only one person gets a trophy.
Only one person gets a trophy. And it was in heavy rotation in my middle school phys ed class.
Nice.
Games of exclusion.
That's exactly right, yes. So you have many different tactics to employ based on your goals when playing Swedish. So let's hear how it goes. I think we're going to leave Kim for the end because I think we know where she's going with it. So, Randall, how does it look when you play Swedish in this class?
So, our classmate Jimmy? Jimmy's a little bit of a bigger fella. Not too fast. I don't want to say that I stand behind him. But I stand behind him as long as I can get away with that.
Randall.
Until he's out, and then I have to come up with a new strategy.
Yeah, he catches onto that really goddamn fast. He is not into that.
No, I'm talking to him. I'm like, hey, what are we going to do, Jimmy? This is great. Except I just nudge my way around, so I'm...
He knows that you always are on the opposite side from him from the ball. He knows that.
Yeah. Sorry, Jimmy.
All right, doing a post strength check. Oh, forget, you don't have to. He got a natural 20.
Whoa!
I rolled an 18.
I'm sorry, man. And he's bigger than you said.
Oh, yeah, totally.
He lets this go on for a little while, and then eventually he just grabs you while the ball is being thrown and puts you in the way, and you get knocked out.
Oh, human shield.
Yeah, so you were trying to shield yourself? Yeah, he shielded himself with you.
Maybe Jimmy should be in the group.
All right, Wiz, what does it look like while you're playing?
I'm not the best at sports, so I generally hang out around the other kids that are not the best at sports. So I'm standing next to Mikey Bender.
Hold on. Mikey Bender
In a wheelchair.
still has a broken leg.
Yeah, it's in a cast with a wheel. It's fine.
Yeah, they're definitely making him play.
With penises all over it.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, God.
Wait, did they rectify that, or does he still have...
I forgot about that. They have taken colored markers and on the heads of all of the dicks have sprouted flower. So it looks like a bunch of flowers, faces, and all over.
Them's are some thick stems, I gotta say.
Really roundy feet.
You guys are so mean to him.
And hairy. The roots are really hairy.
Lots of grass.
Oh, my God.
So, Wiz, what happens that gets you and Mikey Bender out in the same throw?
I feel bad for our Mikey Bender shenanigans, so I'm actively trying to help him. And there's a point where basically the ball's coming towards us and one of us has to catch it, and I know he's not going to catch it, but it really should be him catching it because it's right to him. But I do the thing where you kind of throw your body at the ball, and it's more like a slide tackle inadvertently, where I just sort of ram into him from the side, and then the ball hits the ground, and
Oh my God, he goes down like a fucking tea kettle. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh God, it's on my leg.
Oh my God, Mikey, I'm so sorry. I was just trying to help.
Fuck you, Wiz. It hurts so bad.
So sorry. I just thought that you wouldn't catch it, and I wanted to be a good friend.
Get away from me.
Really, all I've ever wanted was to be. Do you want me to get the wheelbarrow?
I hate you so much.
I think we're both out. I'm really sorry.
I'm fucking out. Don't touch me.
Come here, buddy. Let me give you a hand. Get up.
Hands off.
That's all right,
Peckerwood.
We just need to limp you off to the sideline. It's okay.
I'll let myself. God damn it.
No, we gotta do the soldier carry like they do in the war movies.
Don't you fucking soldier get anything. Get away from me.
Just gonna get my arm underneath your elbow there. Come on, here we go, trooper. We got this. Be brave.
But on the positive side, all 6 people that Mikey got out previously can now come back into the game, right?
That's true. Yes, absolutely. Yes. So a new flush of blood rushes onto the Swedish court.
They call him Mikey the Sniper.
Dead-eye Bender.
Tommy, what's it look like while you're playing?
So whatever fucker is trying to hit me with a ball, I give him the mean eye, and he throws it at me, and I ignore the ball completely, and I take a swing at him.
Sounds right.
Oh my God. All right, so then you're pulled aside and you get phys ed detention.
Yeah. I assume I'm out.
Yeah, you're out. You're out. That's fine. You can sit out. Yep. All right, Kim, what's it like while you're playing here?
I mean, just a lot of unnecessary acrobatics. Some backflips.
Making it look good. Yeah.
A lot of just showboating. Kim's in her element. She doesn't even know the rules of the game. She's still winning.
All right, so it's down to you and then 2 other boys. Let's see here. Give me a roll and add your proficiency and dexterity, and let's see what you got.
Ooh, just 13.
Just 13. All right, so you throw it. Let's see if this kid... Ooh, he goes to bat it out of the air. So he tries to catch it but can't, so he bats it up. He's trying to go for it to actually grab it a second time, where the other kid, though, grabs it and holds on to it.
Ooh.
And so the first kid is out. So now it's just you and another kid.
All right.
So this kid's circling. You guys are looking at each other, judging each other's stance, trying to juke each other out, see which one's going to move first.
Some real mad dogging kind of going on.
He gives a big, powerful wind-up that he wants you to, move for, and you don't really move, but he wasn't ready for that, and so he gives a half-hearted throw partway through, trying to surprise you, but it's a soft lob right at you. Let's roll a dice, see if you can catch this ball.
Oh, 12.
Oh, yeah. You snag it right out of the air.
I'm right.
Yeah, Kim's the winner.
Yeah.
Swedish.
Yay, Kim.
Nice, Kim.
Then I spike it. I spike the ball and I go, suck it.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I think you're joining me in detention.
I probably am. But you know what? My dad's going to be proud.
Oh, that was so good. All right, let's go on to Pippin rehearsal.
Oh, okay. Kim's going to check out for a few minutes.
It's fair. Things get a little weird because Tommy is in phys ed detention and so can't show up to Pippin rehearsal. So that sort of puts things a little crazy. You guys are doing a lot of work on the ensemble pieces where everybody has to be together. A lot of singing and dancing and stuff. And let's see, Randall, give me a perception check.
Yeah. 14.
A 14, okay. So there are some hushed and whispered laughing. So there seems to be a lot of eye contact with some raised eyebrows and then like laughing in the background of things, for sure. As numbers go on, and you can tell it's the Trey Treist. It's all of those Trey Treist kids are just like, they're dying inside.
If I have a moment where I can grab either Kim or Geddy, I am going to point that out to them.
Okay, there's time.
I wasn't paying attention.
Okay, Geddy. I'll tell Geddy then. I don't know, but the lamewads over there are tittering, which is usually bad. I don't know what they're all hepped up on, but they're excited about something. That's usually not great for us.
Those guys are such mean losers. I don't understand. I don't know why they hate us so much. They're totally making fun of us, right? Like, that's what you're saying?
Probably, but I don't think,
Yes.
I haven't done anything stupid lately that they know about, right?
Well, I guess there weren't security cameras at the pool or anything, right?
I didn't tell you how that went down. I guess maybe I better go ask, huh?
Man, this sucks without Tommy here. They usually at least have the fear of him. Kim, can you sort of like back us up?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to say, Kim's a lot more intentional, so.
Yeah. Whatever's going on, I'm not paying attention, but I can jump in.
Okay. I think what Randall's discovering is we're being made fun of again, and it's not cool.
Wait, what? Who's making fun of us?
Those guys.
You know, the lamers.
Yeah, the Trey Treist.
All dressed up like the Cure?
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Wait, does the Cure exist yet?
Yes. Can confirm.
You're referencing a Ben Folds song, and I'm not sure that exists.
That doesn't exist yet.
So is it like localized? Can I figure out, like, is there the same batch of Nimrods doing it, or is it like the entire room?
No, not the entire room. It really does seem like just the kids in the clique that you recognize.
Gotcha.
You're all dressed weird, the same. And there are definitely the kids who aren't in the clique who do not seem to be really clued in about anything funny going on. They definitely are really focused on doing their parts earnestly, but poorly.
Yeah.
So they're sort of out of the equation as far as this is concerned.
All right. At some point when there's a little break, I think we're going to go have a little talk with someone.
Yep, got your back.
Okay.
I bet they're making fun of my knockoff high tops from Ames's again, which really is upsetting because we can't afford the actual Reeboks, so we get the no-name ones at Ames's, and they look cool, and I feel badass in them, but I know that they make fun of them because they can afford the real Reeboks.
Well, Geddy, you didn't have to tell me that right now, though. I feel like you're just giving them ammunition.
Sorry, I'm just tired.
I know you went through a lot last night, I guess. I don't know. It didn't involve goats, so I didn't even listen. But, yeah, so let's go talk to these.
Okay.
Let's go talk to these guys.
I'm very excited to hear how this goes.
I am too.
So you walk up to, there's a break. People are split up to have snacks and get drinks of water and just take a small break before getting back into rehearsing these ensemble numbers. You saunter up to the big clump of Trey Treist here. So there's probably 10 or 15 of them together, all snickering and chortling, and then when it's recognized that you are directly walking toward them, all of that slightly dies down, and you show up to a bunch of amused faces staring at you.
Oh, hey, Peanut Gallery. How are you guys doing? It seems like you're in a little bit of a tizzy today, if I'm reading you correctly. And I'm guessing maybe it was like 2-for-1 beret deal at the mall or something.
Kim loves that.
Is that right?
There are definitely 3 of them are wearing berets.
Oh, I don't know where the third one got it then. So we're trying to kind of figure out the vibe, and I guess it seems like maybe since Tommy's not here, maybe people aren't noticing how badly you guys are doing in comparison because he's not here, and so maybe you're excited.
Hey.
But I don't know. Is that right? I just want to kind of get a handle on the situation.
One of them is looking directly at you and says, "Oh, hey, did any of you guys hear that? The acoustics in here are so funny. I mean, I would have guessed that maybe I was hearing an Uno speak to me, but you know they're not allowed to speak to us, right? That'd be crazy. Why would they do that?"
It's not even a real word. They keep using that word as an insult, and it's not a real word.
It's not anything. It's nonsense.
No one says that.
No.
I've never heard it on a Saturday morning cartoon, so it doesn't exist in the American lexicon.
I'm still thinking it's from the game Uno.
Yeah.
And they didn't get the pronunciation on it.
They must be.
We should drop a reverse card on them. Eat that.
Oh, we should.
Yeah.
I think that's what Tommy did last time, and that's why most of them can't quite walk right.
Also, they keep calling us this thing, but like, we're our own clique now, right? Like, what does it take? Do we have to get made official? Is this like
I think there's probably some forms.
is there a fee?
Yeah, there's probably paperwork. Could you guys point us to the direction of the paperwork, please?
Yeah, like, we're our own thing.
Yeah.
It's so crazy to hear all of this just like pouring out of the air. It's crazy. I wonder, maybe we should go get Varants. Should we get Varants about this? They all like, oh yeah, we should get Varants. We should find out what these guys have to say for sure. Yeah.
Hold on, Varants, there is literally no way anyone has named that.
That's another made up word.
That's sort of Shannara. I remember that one 100%.
No, go get Varants, yeah. So one of them leaves and runs off down the hall and smashes open the paired doors and leaves. And then they just turn their backs to you.
Do they like keep him in a locker? Because that's not right.
Punch him in the back of the head.
Tommy, we handle things differently. Not as well.
Yeah, clearly not as well. I don't understand what's happening, Randall.
I don't know. Let's, do you have any tater tots?
Do any of you guys smell that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I smell it. It's oh, it smells like crap. It's disgusting.
Are they making jokes about that we smell bad?
I think so. Wow.
Kim's like sniffing her armpits.
Yeah.
Well, there were goats.
You guys need to really up your game, man.
No, I mean, I feel like they have a whole writer's room just punching things up for them. These wicked sick jabs.
We
Yeah, sick burn. So do we just stand here for a while, or?
Oh, I don't know, Randall. I'm not sure I can take much more of this abuse.
It is pretty rough. I might have to go.
They said that we smelled.
I might actually have to go tear up for a little while, I think.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time.
The doors open, the double doors open, and the Trey Trees to left shows up with what looks to be another Trey Trees.
another beret.
Not wearing a beret, but has an asymmetrical haircut and is wearing block colors. Walks up and like greets the rest of the Trey Treest, and then he like looks at you three and says, "It sounds like there's something you would like to discuss with the Trey Treest."
Oh, are you Lord Varants of the Orange Tower and Fifth Realm?
No, I'm just Terrence, the mouthpiece of the Trey Treest.
That sounds even more like you were in Lord of the Rings than the other one did. That's awesome.
Like I just said, he was the mouthpiece.
I know. I wonder if he has a spit valve.
Wait, hold on. You're the mouthpiece. Are you familiar with Joy Trumpet? So I guess the short version is we were trying to figure out what the deal was, right? Is that right, guys?
Oh, it's obvious that you don't understand what's going on here. So
Did us asking tip you off about this?
Repeatedly, and then continuing to stand here even though you tried to insult us badly?
How obvious is it that I don't fucking care?
Oh, sorry, Kim doesn't care, and we are at a musical, so we have some time to kill.
Right.
well, let me just inform you of this. You know,
Can you dumb it down a little?
yeah, absolutely. Here, let me try, and we'll see if you understand it. Unos are not to speak to clicks. Unos are not to speak to clicks. You can speak to the mouthpiece.
Could you use that in a sentence? I'm really having trouble with that non-word right now.
Yeah. Could you put it in context?
That guy keeps calling himself the mouthpiece.
Unaffiliated students who are not recognized by a clique.
But where's the O? Unaffiliated?
Unaffiliated.
Mouthpiece.
That would be
Yeah, un-o makes no sense here.
That'd be unaffiliated, but that's not a word.
All right.
We're the grammar click.
Well, much as it's been fun, it seemed like you wanted something from me, but it's fine.
No. I'm sorry. No, we'll stop now. I'm sorry.
Why stop now? You were on such a roll.
I know I kind of ran out of things, so I figured you should talk now.
So you're allowed to speak to mouthpieces who handle the go-betweens. The cliques do not want to sully their time by dealing with you unos.
It's really complicated.
It's not that complicated. Don't talk to somebody who's not a mouthpiece. I'm mouthpiece for the Tray Tray Treast. You want to speak to a Tray Tray Treast? You want to learn something about the Tray Tray Treast? You want to send messages to the Tray Tray Treast? Tray Tray Treast want to tell you something? It happens through me, the mouthpiece.
Okay,
He keeps saying mouthpiece.
it is funny every time. I'm not going to lie. So you're the mouthpiece. Yeah, see, it's still funny. Is that a position of honor, or is that like the shittiest position?
Position.
Well, right now, it feels like shit.
No.
It does feel like shit, I imagine. Because you have to deal with all of us lesser creatures, so is that bad?
It is bad. But sometimes we need to take these steps if we expect to be part of leadership later on.
Oh, okay. So it's like a life goal thing. Okay.
Leadership. Who's leadership?
Well, I don't think we get to talk to them, so it probably doesn't.
Obviously,
Is it that dude? And I point to the guy with the biggest beret.
no.
So it's not just beret size, you guys.
I think that kid's going to get reprimanded for his uniform.
Find out what they were laughing about.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, there was a reason.
Right. We came over here for a reason.
Oh, so I guess our initial query, mouth comma piece, was it seemed like maybe there was some levity or humor that was going on. We assumed probably we were involved in that, and we were curious if someone would tell us what it was.
Oh, well, that's a shame. You'll find out about it soon enough.
So-
it's fine.
but-
I'm going to leave now. It's obvious that you don't need my help.
No, I actually have one more question.
Has the movie Carrie come out yet?
Oh, yeah.
The movie Carrie is out.
Okay.
One more question, Terrence. Where the hell are you when you weren't here?
It's after school. I was at painting club.
There's a painting club?
Yeah. For you uncultureds, there's all sorts of artistic availability here at the school.
Are you guys painting lead figurines?
Okay. That's disrespectful.
I meant that totally seriously. I don't know why that's disrespectful.
So there's another group that's called Uncultured. Are they called Uncos? Are we
Yes.
Uncos too?
I'm all for the Uncos.
Those two groups overlap completely. There's no need to differentiate.
Oh, but Uncos is a much better name.
Gas.
Do you guys know the band Terrence Trent D'Arby? Because that's his name, is Terrence.
I thought that was a guy. It's not. It's a band.
Wishing well, kiss and tell.
My name is Verence, so I guess...
Oh, we were trying to turn it into a real name. I'm sorry.
Oh. So are we the Uncos?
Well, thank you for your time, I guess.
Yeah.
Does our clique now have a name?
The Uncos?
Yeah, you're not a clique.
Why aren't we a clique?
There are 5 cliques. There are only 5 cliques. You're not a clique.
Now there's 6.
There's 6. Yeah.
Can you show us where the permits are?
No.
Yeah, I mean, do you guys have like a douchebag CPA that you can recommend that we can get like official with?
DBA Unco.
It seems like you have enough douchebags for everyone.
Oh, I said the word douchebag and then he called me a douchebag.
The mouthpiece said we were douchebags.
It's like douchebag heaven in this room.
Mouthpiece.
I didn't even know what one is actually. Do you guys know what a douchebag is?
I don't know.
Well, I'll leave you to it. Yeah. Thank you.
Variance, I kind of want to go with you. Can I leave this room, please?
Wait a minute. Randall!
Absolutely
What
not.
the fuck?
I feel like we kind of had a rapport now, and I kind of want to leave this group and head with you.
Varence turns his back on you and is out of here.
Oh, man. I thought we had a moment.
Randall, Wiz, Tommy, we're the Uncos. We got a name.
Oh, nice.
So Tommy's not actually in the room, so you're using telepathy, which I'm not sure we have yet.
Tommy in spirit.
Okay, I'm going to look up throughout the entire room.
Okay.
I'm going to look for pig's blood. Just looking
All right.
for pig's blood.
Roll a perception check.
If there's actually pig's blood, it's going to be so upsetting.
Yeah, what if he finds pig's blood?
22.
Oh!
If there's a single drop of pig's blood in the room.
I'm like CSIing this room. Got the UV lights out.
So there's no pig's blood anywhere in the entire room, but you do notice something odd. Wiz's coat is not where he placed it with all your stuff. You guys generally like pile all your stuff in one corner together.
Yes.
And his coat is on the chairs off to the side a little bit.
Is the coat filled with magical accoutrement?
Oh, no. It has like 3 doves in it, I bet.
I totally did.
Sparklers, pop caps.
Yeah, it's got the never-ending thing of scarves all tied together.
A woman sawn in half.
Oh, a bunch of snap pops are supposed to be in there.
So, Geddy, yeah, I think maybe they messed with your stuff, which is, as we know, the highest form of humor.
They touched my
I
jacket?
think they touched your jacket.
They might have touched your jacket. So I think that you were going to want to be aware.
Are we still in earshot of them?
Yeah, you tell me. It seemed like you guys maybe moved away, but you tell me where you're at.
Yeah, I think we moved away to talk to Terrence the Variance.
Okay.
Parents.
I say this kind of quietly to us so that the
Yeah.
trays can't hear this, but I need you to kind of walk with me past them.
Yep.
And I'm going to say something. I'm going to not try and be super obvious about it, but I want them to hear it. So let's just start walking and having a conversation.
Okay, but I want you to know that being not obvious is not totally in your skill set. But I'm here to back you up, good friend Geddy.
A good magician knows when to like throw down the smoke bomb and leave the stage without being seen. It might be a ninja actually, but either way, I'm into it. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
So as we're walking, and again, not saying it like super obvious, but just sort of like at level where maybe some of them will hear it, I start saying, now, one of you guys didn't touch my jacket, did you? Because we have scabies at our house and bed bugs, and I'm pretty sure they're on all my stuff. And that's why I kind of keep my stuff off to the side. So as long as you didn't touch it, you're fine. But I think someone touched it. And oh my God, the scabies.
What's scabies?
What the hell are scabies, Geddy?
Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, give me a performance check.
Jazz hands.
Let's see. Oh man, natural 20. And there's a +3 to that too.
Okay. Yeah, so Mrs. Sykes is calling everybody back up to the stage and getting everybody ready to go. So you just happen to like mention it as you walk by some of the Trey trees who are on their way back up to the stage. And you definitely recognize at the corner of your eye some shocked faces and then some like raised eyebrows and frozen movement. So they like let you guys pass. And then as you walk onto the stage and maybe turn a little bit, you can see that there is like a little huddle going on. But there's a little huddle with one person out of the huddle for sure.
Okay, so we mark that person for later attention.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Who is that person?
Uncode target number 1.
We're just going to call him Scabies.
Yeah.
This one is Dale Allen.
Dale.
We're going to let Dale know that Kim almost killed a kid.
Yeah.
2 first names, obviously bad news.
There you go. Yeah.
Does Dale Allen work at an insurance company?
Yeah. How old is Dale Allen?
It's like when they cast adults and kids roles. He's clearly 45.
Starting tomorrow, though, it's like we are all in on recruiting uncos, right? Like,
Oh, yeah.
this is where we're going. We're going to end up with the biggest crew in town. And what are they going to do then?
Yeah, so I guess we find Dale and then we head up on stage.
All right. You see who Dale is. You know Dale. There's a lot of talking. And then you guys go back on stage. And Dale has been given a wide berth for the remainder of the number. And then once rehearsal's over, you guys are cleared to leave.
Hey, this is for that kid who keeps calling to request The Cure's Love Cats, performed by famed entertainer Abe Vigoda. Don't say I never did nothing for you.
We move like cagey tigers. Oh, we couldn't get closer than this. The way we walk, the way we talk, the way we stalk, the way we kiss. We slip through the streets while everyone sleeps, getting bigger and sleeker and wider and brighter. We bite and scratch and scream all night. Let's go and throw all the songs we know into the sea, you and me. All the years and no one heard. I'll show you in spring, it's a treacherous thing. Meow, we missed you, hissed the love cats. Meow, we missed you, hissed the love cats.
Through the rest of rehearsal, just any time that I'm off stage and the teacher's not noticing, I just feverishly start scratching my crotch.
Oh, my God.
Oh my God, that's brilliant. So good.
Lovely.
Okay.
Now Kim's like, oh, scabies.
I don't understand that tone.
I think Kim thinks they're crabs, which is very complicated.
Kim does not know.
Yeah, neither does Geddy.
Okay, so what's our plan? Are we gonna linger so that we're the last people to deal with this, or what?
I want to go see what they did to my jacket.
Yeah, we got to check that out carefully.
Yeah.
And figure out where Dale lives,
Oh, yeah. New best friend Dale.
because we're going to be paying him a visit as soon as I get out of detention.
I mean, I think he's already got scabies. I don't know that anyone else needs to pay him a visit.
I approached my jacket carefully.
Yeah, at the end of rehearsal, things are winding up. Everything is done. You guys approach your belongings.
So it's sort of hanging off the back of a chair, you said?
Yeah, the audience chairs nearest where your stuff had been.
I guess I'm going to first go and check the pockets to make sure there aren't stink bombs or anything in there.
Be real careful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how are you doing that?
Well, it's like I'm searching for traps, basically. I'm carefully, cautiously get a hand down inside the pocket slowly. So if there's something in there that has no lid on it, maybe I can feel it and pick it up.
Okay, we don't really need to roll because I think the way you described it is perfect. So that you put your hand down in one of the pockets and gently feel around, and seems like that's fine. The left hand pocket, no problem. You take your hand and you gently are feeling your way carefully down into the right hand pocket.
Oh, no.
And there is something soft in that pocket.
Wasn't expecting soft.
Yeah, soft and
Wet?
yeah, definitely wet and maybe grainier than you wished.
Oh, Jesus. Is it the panties?
Only one way to find out.
Soft, wet, and grainier.
Grainier?
Someone's had fiber.
Are the trays, is there stuff anywhere nearby? Have they moved yet?
They exploded out of here like the second the rehearsal was done. You've never seen people evaporate faster.
Okay, you guys,
Should we take it outside?
there might be a poop in my pocket.
Yeah.
Oh.
Should we go outside to deal with it?
I mean, I don't know. Do snitches get stitches? Like, we could make their lives a little nasty by just not moving the jacket and then calling the teacher over.
Oh, snitches get stitches, big time.
Okay, all right. Snitches
We
get
don't
stitches.
involve teachers.
I think we can make something way worse for them than she can.
We need to find out where Dale's locker is. Do we know where Dale's locker is?
And we need to find another spear.
It is time. I can make a spear out of a lot of stuff.
So you're not like close friends with Dale, so you've seen him around, but you definitely don't know right where his locker is, especially if they're done in alphabetical order.
I mean, I'm not above touching this to throw this at someone because it would feel kind of good. So if we want to go find them, I feel like the trays getting poop on them is something that I could handle poop on me way better than they can handle poop on them. So what do you guys think?
Do we know it's poop?
Kim, put your hand down in here.
Oh, no. I have 3 older brothers. I do not fall for that.
Fool me once, shame on you.
I just want to make sure. So I open the pocket really wide so I can try and look down in there.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure it's not like a mouse or something because that would be rad.
Not a mouse.
Okay.
No, it's definitely a human turd in there.
Whoa, a human poo?
Dude,
Like a big log.
They logged my...
That's kind of impressive.
trays are gross.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
That's gross.
They committed to the bit.
They really did.
They really, you know what?
They pooped in your pocket. That's something.
A little respect, right? Like,
Pocket poopers.
Yeah, this is the first, honestly, no offense, Geddy, but this is the first thing they did where I was at all impressed about them.
Yeah, I'm kind of there with... Now when Kim stabs one of them, I feel like it's earned.
yeah. Also, like, does that make this art?
Oh my god!
I mean, you make a good point.
Right?
Wow.
But you can definitely do DNA testing on poop. So,
Can you now?
What's dinner?
totally.
But would you?
Wiz, you definitely have poop on the fingers. Like you lovingly caressed this thing, so you...
Oh, wow. All right, let's go find some trays. Do you guys...
We got to go get Tommy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's Hitler time.
Wait, what?
It's Hitler time. Haven't you ever heard of that?
No. What does that mean?
I guess it'd be better done in this voice. A Hitler is when you have something like that on your finger and you put it right underneath someone else's nose.
Oh, my God.
And you leave yourself a streak.
Oh.
And it looks like a Charlie Chaplin.
Okay. Yeah.
Amazing.
Okay, I get it now. Wow. Yeah, you know what? That sounds about right. It's Hitler time.
Yeah, that's good.
Can we just call it something else?
I think that's the name of the episode, though.
I mean, it's amazing it took us 17 episodes.
It's Hitler time.
Named after history's greatest monster.
The way Josh just said, history's greatest monster. Very good. Let's do it. Let's find him.
All right, I'm going to carefully, cautiously put my jacket on, but pretend that I have not discovered anything yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's in the right pocket, is it?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so let's go find ourselves some trays. And I think our gambit should be that we're just going to continue on with the asking them what's happening thing, but we need to pretend that nothing's happening. And then I'm going to full on poop somebody.
Yes.
Okay, so...
I love this plan.
But do we need to poop somebody who had some relationship with what was done to you, or are we just going to find it?
They're all culpable.
Okay, that's the part that I'm having a little trouble with.
That's true. It is a pretty extreme. Because some of these kids are probably just trapped up in this gang because they had no other, like, they either needed protection or didn't.
Because they were on the streets. That was how they were surviving. The mean streets of Cogni.
All right, anyway, let's get on out there in the world.
Yes.
We really need to try and find Dale. You guys bring up a good point.
I mean, that would be ideal, but anybody who is in drama club is probably okay.
Yep.
Yeah, if we recognize them, if they're wearing those 3 berets, like, we're good.
But not my new friend, Lord Varence.
Ference is an asshole.
No, I told you, I think we have a rapport.
All right, Randall.
You just like mouthpieces. You always have.
Let's get a move on.
Okay.
right, so you guys step outside.
Sorry, am I out of detention?
It's the end of after-school activity, so phys ed detention is let go, and you're free.
What's that smell?
Tommy, there's a poop in my pocket.
Oh, all right.
That was amazing.
You guys squad walk out the side door. Pick up Tommy, headed out the main door. You're headed down the main sidewalk from Cogni Middle School. There are kids all around leaving from after-school activities, sort of crisscrossing, talking to each other, headed off home in different ways. Somebody roll a nature check.
Ooh, that sounds like a Randall sort of thing.
You'd think so, but
I got a +1 if...
Ooh, do it. It's better than my negative.
Right, so that'd be a 13.
Sweet.
All right, so you guys explain to Tommy what's going on, I guess.
and he doesn't get any of it because none of it makes sense to his worldview.
Right, so as you're explaining it to him, he says, well, I can't do Tommy's voice. Tommy, you see off to the left, there are a couple of Tree-Tree-Treest kids looking out from behind a tree in a space where you know that there's a path that heads off into the woods. It's sort of like a shortcut some kids use. Goes through the cemetery and then into town.
All right, so them guys are behind the tree there. They're going to take that path through the cemetery.
What do you guys think we should do? Like, I only want to touch this human poop in my pocket once to throw it in furious victory. And it would be awesome if it was at the pooper, who we now know is Dale Allen.
I bet Kim and I could grab 2 of them guys and hold them down.
Yeah, we can.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah, look at them.
So what's the group vote? If they're hanging out behind a tree to see me get upset about the poop in the pocket, which none of us are reacting to yet, are they guilty enough to get pooped?
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe they get Hitlered.
If they're waiting to cackle because they think it's funny, that's...
Hey, Kim, I don't understand any of this ethical conversation. Let's just go get them.
Let's get them. We're in. We're jumping in.
But you guys be super cash until you're in getting distance, and then pin them.
Oh, yeah.
And then I shall administer the mustache.
We're ready to go.
Oh my God, this just got real. Whoa. All right, we're going to consider this hunting check, I guess.
Sweet.
All right, so Tommy, give me a nature check.
All right, nature again. 16.
Nice.
I don't know why a +1 was suddenly hard in my head.
It's almost 10 o'clock.
Okay, so you're able to swing around the side. You know a way to come up flanking them in the woods.
Well, we definitely have to be downwind considering what's in his pocket.
While Wiz and Randall sort of walk closer, but at a slow pace, going obliquely by them. These two are definitely hanging out and watching those two. So when you peel off and go in a different direction, they don't necessarily take a super notice. And you're able to sneak around the side and come up behind them. So now you're both within 30 feet. You would be able to run up and grab them all in one turn. So let's roll some initiative.
Oh, no. Here
Nice.
we go. It's been a while.
8.
18.
Oh, Kim. Nice.
Yeah, Kim's fast.
Also 18.
Whoa, nice.
I'm just rolling well tonight for once.
13 for Randall.
Okay, Kim, you're up.
All right. I mean, I'm going to keep this simple, right? Like, I'm eyeing the smallest but most culpable looking boy. And I'm literally going to jump on his back
Okay.
to try to, like, just get a grip on him.
Okay, so they have not detected you. So you've got this surprise round to rush up and jump on them.
Just jump a kid.
Yeah. So we're going to call this a grapple check.
Grapple.
So that's going to be an attack with proficiency and your strength bonus. And tell me what you got.
Oh, not good. 10.
Total 10?
Total 10.
Okay.
That's with your strength added as well?
Okay, here's the secret. My strength bonus is not that good. I'm very small.
All right. Okay. So you run up to jump on them. And you jump on, grab on. He's wearing a backpack and is able to, like, shimmy out of the backpack so that you've got this backpack in hand.
Hey, backpack!
Backup plan.
Yeah, all right.
I've got treasure now.
The kid was real surprised and freaked out. All right, Wiz, your turn. What's up?
I don't want them to know that we know, but I think the cat's out of the bag, so now I'm gonna run up and get in pooing distance without actually touching poo yet.
I think you're going to have to dash, which is a double move to get close enough to have sort of any interaction here, since you are further away.
Okay.
So you're going to dash up?
I'll dash right up.
All right, so you double moved, and next turn you'll be able to interact.
Okay.
Randall, you're in the same distance away as Wiz.
So where we are right now, we're kind of in the open. We're not next to the
Yes, you're
shrubbery
walking
yet.
in the fields. You're not in the woods. Yep.
Okay.
These guys are at the edge of the woods.
So the two of them, one of them Kim just jumped on.
That's right.
And is now freaking out. What is the other one visibly doing at this point?
Well, immediately turned to see what's going on with Kim and this kid.
And are they standing or were they crouching down by the tree?
They were sort of standing, but very close to the tree, maybe leaning on the tree with their face poked around.
Okay.
Are there any rocks around?
No.
Yeah, definitely rocks around.
I approve of this plan.
Yes.
Is that too much? We want to keep it. It's just, it's like my go-to move now.
Wouldn't be the first time. Yeah.
No, you know what? I'm not going to commit assault on school property, I think.
So, actually, to be honest, when I go back and think through a little bit, the DM in me said, yes, there are rocks. The reality is that...
They're tiny.
No, that administrations understand that rocks cannot be around children. And so there actually are not rocks in the field.
Okay, that's fair. I'm going to follow Geddy as fast as I can.
All right, so you dash up, and then next turn you'll be in position.
Yep.
All right, so these two get to go. They are surprised. Wow! One squeezes out of the backpack that Kim has. He's like, hey, give me my fucking backpack back! And the other one grabs onto the backpack and starts to pull slightly. Kim, you're actually pretty surprised at how unimpressive this kid's pull on this backpack is.
Excellent.
All right, Tommy, you're up.
All right, I step up behind the one who's pulling the backpack, and I kick him in the back of the knees, and then put my arm around his throat as he goes down.
All right.
All right, let's do
We're
it.
going to kill this kid.
Yes!
What'd you get?
I don't know what I add to it, but I rolled a 19.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, you would definitely add your strength.
All right, so 21.
Yeah, so you totally hit. Give me a, I don't know, what's an unarmed attack? Is it,
Oh, damage 3. Sorry, damage is 3.
damage is 3. Okay.
Yes.
And then you can't grab him by the neck just now.
All right.
But we'll get there. All right, so Kim, you're up.
Oh boy. Now I've got a backpack. I mean, I've almost got a backpack. I kind of want it.
It's yours.
I think I'm just gonna laughingly try to take the kid's backpack and head back to my guys.
Okay, well, you're in sort of two groups here right now. It's you and Tommy, and then Wiz and Randall are a little further away.
You know what's gonna cause some good chaos is if I just open it up and spill its contents all over the ground, right?
Shit.
That's my plan. I'm just gonna grab the backpack and unzip that thing.
Oh, goddamn. You're a beautiful genius. All right. All right, you unzip it and dump. School detritus goes everywhere.
Yes.
All right, amazing.
Chaos!
Wiz, you're up.
All right, I'm going to try and get in melee range.
All right.
Is the one that Tommy just kicked the knees, is he down on the ground or on his knees?
Yeah, he's on his knees. We're not going to say he's prone, but he is.
He's getting mustached.
Yes!
So
Whoa!
It's time!
It's happening.
is the mustache enough at this point, or do we want them to eat it?
Whoa! Jesus Christ!
Whoa!
my God.
Randall!
Boy, from a rock to this, you are the king of escalation.
I mean, there's just two of them. There's one turd, half a turd each. That seems like it's pretty fair.
All right, Wiz. Tell me what you're doing, and then I need to roll.
Oh yeah, do it with magic hands or misdirection.
Magic hands.
That's amazing.
Watch this hand.
Oh, that's genius. I need to do. All right. Okay, so this is sort of like the real world version of using minor illusion. And as I run up with my left hand, it's doing like jazz hands, but then I clench a fist and a bunch of snap pops go off and I throw it towards his face and I go,
Nice.
So he's hopefully looking down at the crazy hand, and while his big eyes are staring at my left hand,
Yes.
my right hand, which has recently had a little trench dug through a poo in my pocket, gives him the Charlie Chaplin.
Oh,
Just like,
oh my God.
Beauty.
All right, let's give me this roll.
and I say, Dale Allen says hello.
That was amazing. Now you get to add either your dexterity or your strength, whatever you prefer, to this roll.
Okay.
And your proficiency.
Ooh, all right, so that was a 16 plus 4, 20.
Oh, 420.
This is like the best rolling night I've had ever.
It's the best mustache anyone's ever had.
Oh my God.
Best worst mustache.
All right. Yeah. Tell me how it looks. Like, this is crazy.
Like, it is the mustache that no one will ever wear again.
Oh my
It is just right there.
Nice.
It's solid. A little bit probably is up in one of his nostrils.
Oh, lovely.
I've got to imagine that there's going to be that thing that happens when your brain's trying to wrap itself around something that you know can't be happening, but is actually happening. It's not quite shock. It's sort of like a precursor to shock.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Excellent.
The kid sputters and his eyes are wide and he disturbingly looks like Hitler. And then the smell hits him.
Ooh.
And he starts.
Wow.
Oh, amazing.
This is amazing.
Randall, your turn.
So are we to the woods now?
You're not there, but you can, with your movement, make it to the melee.
Okay, I moved to the melee, which is where the woods have started.
Yes, that's correct, right at the wood's edge.
Is there... This might take longer than I have, so I look quickly. I want to see if there are any pricker bushes or thorn bushes.
Oh, good call.
Oh, absolutely, there are pricker bushes there, for sure.
Gotcha. I want to... Okay, so there's the guy that Tony is messed up real bad.
Yes, yes.
And then the other guy is the one who...
Was trying to grab his backpack back, but now probably has his back to you while he looks on at horror at his compatriots.
All right, we forgot to ask. I'm sorry to jump in, Josh, but are either one of these guys Dale Allen?
No, neither of them are Dale Allen.
Got it.
So what I would like to do, and I don't know if it's practical, is to grab a branch from one of the pricker bushes and thorn whip the gentleman with it.
Thorn whip.
Yep.
All right, let's roll some of it. Let's see what you got.
8.
Oh,
Yeah.
Josh.
No.
Come on, you got nothing else to add?
Inspiration. 21.
All right.
Oh my God. Okay, so roll some damage. What do you got?
Okay, so it would normally do 6 points of damage, and it would pull him 10 feet towards me.
I killed a kid.
Yes.
So, yeah, you grab this big, long branch of raspberry bush. You just break it off. You are able to grab it in a spot where it doesn't really hurt your hand. And then you just, over your head, spin and then crack it around, and it wraps this kid's face.
Oh my God.
And then you pull back. The kid jumps back towards you about 10 feet and has like Joker scars all around his mouth. Like just ripped him open. And he's like, ah! And then blood starts to pour out of his face. Oh my God.
Wow.
Guys, are we sociopaths?
Yeah, but they deserve it, so it's fine.
Okay, fair. Done. I'm on board.
All right, so the one who just got wrapped around his face and is bleeding grabs his face in his hands and then just runs away crying.
Oh, we didn't get any poop on him.
And then but Hitler seems to be composed of sterner stuff. Maybe it's the mustache. Maybe it's
Beautiful.
They say clothes make the man, so
He stands up and grabs some colored pencils and tries to slam them into you, Wiz.
Whoa.
That's brutal.
Oh, but he misses. You're able to dodge out of the way. All right, Tommy, you're up.
oh my god.
All right, well, I was going to let him go until he did the stabby thing. I guess I'll just do a full-on punch to the back of his head.
Okay, do it.
So that'd be a 15
Ooh, you definitely hit.
for 3 points of damage.
He staggers under the blow, but is still awake. Kim?
All right.
Trays are tougher than I thought.
They are. They're a little bit tough.
Is our goal here knocking this kid unconscious? Like, I thought it would end with the mustache.
Like, at some point, we should probably leave, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
I think we want him to go away,
Yeah.
and he tried to stab you, so that didn't work. So
Right.
we still want him to go away.
Like, forever?
Like, forever.
We're gonna have a little conversation later, Tommy. Actually, it's gonna be a really long conversation now that I think about it.
Are there any good treasures on the ground from the backpack? I'm looking for, like,
Ooh, loot.
yeah, like a compass that I could stab a kid with, or like a knife that I could stab a kid with, or
Wow. We are totally sociopaths. This is insane.
yeah, or like
Murder hobos.
some knitting needles I could stab a kid with. Like, what is lying around on the ground that I could stab a kid with?
A thermos.
It's all jumbled so much together. So it mostly looks like paper with sketches of horses and tigers.
God,
Wait, tigers?
so bad.
Yeah, horses and tigers. A lot of horses and tigers, like maybe a weird amount of horses and tigers.
Yeah.
He's practicing for his career of van painting.
Tim might be ready to disengage.
Oh, yeah.
I think we've proven our point here, right?
Yeah.
So I think Kim's going to try to grab Tommy and try to pull him away to start heading away from the altercation.
Okay, so you sort of grab Tommy and try to move. Tommy, are you going to allow yourself to be led away?
Yeah, I'm used to her animal handling me.
All right.
Sounds about right.
Wiz, you're up next. What are you doing?
I think we're dialing this down a bit, so I'm just gonna say, like, dude, you literally, one of you guys shit in your hand and then put it in my jacket.
Yeah.
I don't know what the sick burn of that is supposed to be, but it's messed up. You guys are messed up. So we're gonna walk away now, but please tell Dale Allen that,
No hard feelings.
That's right.
yeah, exactly.
Tell Dally Allen we know where he lives.
And that we know where he lives.
All right, Randall.
I mean, I kind of want to whip him again, but but I think I already sent one kid to the hospital, so I'm gonna drop it and I'm gonna saunter through and tiger. I'm gonna steal a tiger drawing
Okay, so
and just walk through.
Okay.
And grab it.
yes,
Do you know where I got these scars?
middle school playground. Yeah, so you and Kim both went through. So the stuff that fell out is math books, language art books, like Super Fudge falls out,
I want a tiger drawing if there's any left. Okay, that's it. That's what I want.
tiger drawing, a horse drawing,
Yeah, no tigers where I'm at.
and some weird makeup, and maybe a couple of cassette tapes of Joy Division and
Joy trumpet.
yes, and maybe The Cure. Yeah.
Oh,
hey.
wait, the cure.
Well, that's valuable.
Okay, I'll take a tiger drawing and a cure tape, and that's it.
Sounds right.
Sad tiger.
All right, and then you're retreating.
I saunter towards where everybody else is, but
Okay.
I don't do it too fast in case he suddenly decides he's going to go after Geddy again.
Okay, he still has the light of fire behind his eyes, and he's yelling at you guys, "Stay away from me! Stay away from me!" And then he's whipping his colored pencils back and forth, trying to make sure that you guys don't come near him. And then when he realizes that you're not coming for him, he quickly turns and beats feet down the trail, following his compatriot away and through the woods.
Oh, wait, he left a backpack?
Left his buddy's backpack. He has his own backpack on.
Okay, so we better gather up everything in the backpack, right?
I know where we can put the poop in the pockets.
Yeah, well, I was thinking about that, and I feel like I'm already pretty invested in this. It's like not going to really get that much more disgusting for me. So I feel like we should find a plastic bag and save it.
Oh, God.
And then this can be like, at some point,
Safe?
Whoa.
no, it won't come home with me. We'll just stash.
It's a lifestyle choice now.
I'm going to keep this.
No, we'll stash it somewhere here, like in the woods, and then
Geddy is right. Revenge is a dish best served cold. If you poo someone and then 6 months later you get the poo back on you, it's the mind fuck.
It's Blake.
I just think it needs to end up in Dale's locker at some point. And if we just throw it in the backpack now, then it's over. And these two guys, I feel like they got mixed up in something bad that wasn't necessarily their fault. Wrong place, wrong time.
They were just like street rats. They weren't like the main operators here.
Wow.
Yeah, we need to hang this out. This is ammunition for the boss fight.
Man, if you're willing to deal with the physical aspects of this.
I mean, Kim, you were willing to hold on to old-fashioned underwear for no reason.
You mean these old-fashioned underwear?
No, you got rid of them. You got rid of them.
No, she got rid of the tape.
I did. The pan
She
flute.
still has the underwear.
So should we track these guys down to like figure out where their hideout is? As shit.
I don't know that they have a hideout as such. They're kind of too lame for that.
I feel like what just happened was amazing. Like, there's a good chance Randall's going to get the police called after him because he lacerated a child. I might end up going for some sort of psychiatric assessment because I put poop on a child, so...
And when that kid becomes a famous artist, that tiger drawing that Randall has is going to become really valuable.
It was actually pretty
God.
good.
Oh my God.
I was impressed by it. So if we're not going to poop the backpack, then I guess we should either take it with us or we should go and dump it back at the school.
Or we should put all the stuff back in it and leave it by the tree. That'd be the nice thing to do.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay.
Well, except I'm going to keep the...
Minus the tiger tax.
Of course.
He can have the cure tape, but I'm keeping the tiger tags. Maybe we'll be friends. Who knows?
So you guys gather the belongings, pile them in the backpack, and then
We're good kids.
Goats in the public pool, unisex mall. The weekly dump duel overpasses will fall. The fountain's on fire, but I have no fear, 'cause Cogni is drowning and I live by the
Dungeon calling.
Where we meet the kids and start doing what the school forbids.
Dungeon calling.
I feel like someone's using like an abacus somewhere.
or crushing every plastic bottle in the universe.
You guys, okay, so that's me clearly.
Everyone
You have
eating
no idea how
something.
small that motion was.
It was awesome.
Such a little tiny thing. That's funny.
But it was a Sun Chips bag, right?
It's a bag that has guitar strings in it. I was moving it away from the desk.
Yeah, it was amazing.
That's it? It sounded like you like just strangled it within an inch of its life.
I know. Oh my God.